Today's episode of Variant is brought to you by GoDaddy.
Today on Variant, I'm going to talk about the new Teen Titans Go cartoon and Cartoon Network's DC Nation because you guys wanted me to, so I'm gonna. Welcome to Variant, where we love comics more than I miss the Freakazoid cartoon. I'm your host, Aris Quinones. Today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on what I think about the new Teen Titans Go cartoon and DC Nation as a whole, since a lot of you guys have been asking me what I think about it. Teen Titans Go hasn't officially aired yet. It's set to premiere April 27th, but they've been releasing clips and promos left and right, so I think it's safe to say we all have a pretty good feel for the show already. Plus, you guys have been asking me to talk about it, and I love you guys, so I'm going to talk about it, dang it. Before I get into Teen Titans Go, I do briefly want to talk about two previous shows on DC Nation that got canceled, and those two would be Young Justice and Green Lantern, the animated series. I just don't get why great shows keep getting canceled. I mean, obviously I do. The shows clearly weren't getting the ratings the network wanted or selling enough merchandise. Because let's face it, TV networks don't cancel shows that are getting awesome ratings and pulling in a crap ton of money with merchandise. But what I don't get is how great shows like Green Lantern and Young Justice keep getting canceled, especially Young Justice. That show was amazing. From the animation to the writing, the show was just downright good. So for it to get canceled after only 2 seasons is crazy. Even Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes and Spectacular Spider-Man, which were amazing, got canceled after only 2 seasons. It seems like no cartoon can make it past 2 seasons anymore, which is weird because Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Spectacular Spider-Man, Young Justice, and the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, in my opinion, are some of the best comic-based cartoons that come out in the last several years. I do know, however, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did recently just get renewed for a 26-episode second season, and I just want to say again, this cartoon is awesome. Second only to the original Ninja Turtles cartoon, but let's just hope it can make it to that magic 3rd season, which almost seems impossible these days. But now that I've ranted enough about that, let's talk about Teen Titans Go. But thanks for letting me get that off my chest. You guys are so kind. Off the bat, after watching a bunch of clips from Teen Titans Go, my first impression is it looks fun. You can tell they're trying to target a younger audience with this show, as where shows like Young Justice and Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes had more of a mature feel to it. This definitely seems like a great jumping on point for younger fans of superheroes, just like Batman Brave and the Bold, which was very tongue-in-cheek and child-friendly. The style of the show actually seems like a throwback to older Cartoon Network shows, as the animation and look of the show is very similar to some of my all-time favorite shows from Cartoon Network, like Dexter's Laboratory and even Powerpuff Girls. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I think it does look like Powerpuff Girls, which is kind of awesome and takes me back to my childhood. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. You watched Powerpuff Girls as a kid? Isn't that a girl show? And no, it is not. Unless your definition of girly is zipping around your city with superpowers and fighting for justice. Then yes, I suppose it is. Cartoon Network has also said that Teen Titans Go will be a more comedic take on the DC Comics franchise, dealing with situations that happen outside of saving the world, which is very apparent when watching the show and is why I said it's aimed for a younger audience. It's just meant to be an all-around fun show. They seem to be more focused on making kids laugh and being goofy than actually making a compelling kids action TV show this time around. On the other hand, what's really cool about Teen Titans Go is it's a follow-up series to the 2003 Teen Titans TV series, which I think most of us would agree was awesome. The main cast is also reprising their respective roles, which all of us fans from the previous Teen Titans show can all appreciate. What I really would want, though, is a George Perez or New 52 style Teen Titans show. Now, those would be absolutely amazing if done right, just like the comics. Oh, wait. They already had a cartoon sort of like that, Young Justice, and they canceled it. As you can tell, I'm not bitter at all. As for my thoughts on another DC Nation show set to premiere this summer, Beware the Batman. I'm up in the air on it, given we haven't seen too much on it, but I've read enough and seen some things on it that make me be like, I don't know. Right off the bat, no pun intended, from looking at the teaser poster, we see Batman teamed up with Katana and Alfred. Which, 1, Alfred would not be on the streets fighting crime with Batman, and 2, he definitely wouldn't be using a gun. Apparently, this version of Alfred has forgotten how our Cape Crusader feels about guns. Katana also seems like an odd choice to have fighting alongside Batman. I would have much rathered Huntress, as that would have given us a fresh take while still making sense as far as the comics and relationship go. The show also seems to be diving a little deeper into lesser known Batman villains, which I like. For example, 2 of the show's villains, Professor Pig and Mr. Toad, are from Grant Morrison's Batman and Robin comics, which only the avid comic reader would know about. So it's cool to see characters like these in the limelight for once. The character designs also look a little too stylized for my taste, but it'll probably grow on me. I do know the show did get pushed back to a summer release because of some higher-ups saying the guns used in the show look too real for a kid show, which is why I guess it's not airing alongside Teen Titans Go from the get-go. In summary, friends, I will miss the old DC Nation shows greatly. Teen Titans Go looks hilarious, but it's way more of a comedy than an action kids TV show, which is fine. I think I'll enjoy the show a lot, and it's perfect for younger audiences. Beware the Batman could be good, but I'm still up in the air about it. GoDaddy Web Hosting delivers the most reliable hosting available. They call it 4th generation hosting, and it offers many features that competitors don't. And right now they've got a great deal that will save you some serious cash. Use the code VARIANT1 to get 10% off your order. Back in the 50s and 60s, DC Comics made some horrible, weird, and questionable covers. Kind of like this Superboy cover you're looking at right now. I mean, what the heck is going on there? They even decided to make the Flash weigh 1,000 pounds and make him look like a superhero version of Fat Albert. Then you have the train wreck of a cover, which features what they call the Rainbow Batman, which I'm convinced this issue was sponsored by Crayola because that's the only way this would ever make the slightest sense. Followed by Batman #7, where Robin apparently thinks the only way to stop a criminal is by jamming his face in their butt crack. Then you have the inappropriateness of World's Finest issue 61. I don't think I have to explain this. Batman and Robin's face should say it all. And finally, not a DC cover, but, well, here you go. That's just so wrong. First up for Wednesday, April 17th, we have Catwoman issue 19. So far, I'm liking that Catwoman is a part of the Justice League of America team. She's seeming to bring a good dynamic to the story, so I'm curious to see what's going on with her and the JLA in her own title. Next, we have Nightwing issue 19. The death of the family storyline is over, but the laughs continue to plague Nightwing. But it can't be the Joker again, can it? Here we have Superior Spider-Man issue 8. Is Spidey an Avenger no more? With the public at large realizing this is no longer friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and in light of his actions and recent events, will the Avengers kick Spidey off the team? Here we have Age of Ultron issue 6. The heroes take the fight to Ultron with the near broken Captain America taking the lead. Meanwhile, Wolverine takes it upon himself to make one of the most controversial decisions in the history of Marvel Comics. Here we have Star Wars issue 1. This is the 4th printing of this issue, and that's simply just because it's awesome and because it's Star Wars as you remember it and as you've never seen it before, all at the same time. Plus, it's an Alex Ross cover, so for the artwork alone, Star Wars fans need to get this. And finally, we have Judge Dredd issue 6. Due to massive and mysterious technology glitches, Mega City 1 continues to spiral into chaos, and Judge Dredd has no weapon, no ride, no backup, which wouldn't be a problem if he didn't have to square up against an alcoholic, face-breaking robot and an entire city seemingly out to kill him. Before I bring this episode to a close, it's time to announce the winner of last week's Versus episode, Batman vs. Iron Man. You guys declared the winner to be Batman. I did see a lot of good points from you guys posted for both characters in the comment sections of our Facebook and YouTube pages, and that's the whole point of episodes like that, to get us all talking about what we love, comics. But that's it for now. If you guys want to keep up with the show and all things comic related, be sure to like our Variant Facebook page. You can also keep up with me by following me on Twitter at twitter.com/Aris_Quinones. But I look forward to seeing you guys all next week when I talk about more things in the world of comics. But what I don't get is how great shows like Green Lantern and Young Justice, especially keep getting Teen Titans TV series, which I think most of us would agree.
Jumping on point, not off, because that means you're leaving the show.
Gotcha. Gotcha again. Finger gun, finger gun, finger gun, finger gun.